live and alive, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're just hanging out, wiring up the old lady's new doubled-in Android Auto. How you doing? Radio thing for her FDRX7, and yeah, so we're just hanging out. If you want to say hello in the chat when you get here, cool. If you just want to watch us and be a weirdo, that's cool too. You know, do your own thing. That's fine. We're accepting to all types here. Here in the Empire of Dirt, got our pile of everything, as usual. Another day in paradise. Alright. We're going to eat another piece of pizza, I think.
I'm done.
Oh, that's... You're done with the pizza?
Yeah.
You're... How many pizzas did you eat?
I had two.
Just two?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. It always says there's one person watching, but I don't know if that's somebody other than me. I don't know if it thinks one person is watching because I'm doing a live stream. I don't know. I need one of them selfie lights right here.
A ring light?
Yeah, ring light.
I have one.
Ring light is kind of like ring worm. It's just not as much fun. You know? Alright, what next, honey? We got more wiring to do. Wiring is fun. I don't know why people complain about it so much. It's character building.
Character building?
Hey, Charles, how you doing, man? Charles Schwartz is in the chat. If you want to say hi to Charles.
Hi, Charles.
The old lady says hi, Charles. She's sitting off screen because,
That's what I do.
I don't know. She won't grace us with her beauty. Which is okay, I guess.
I wasn't prepared for this.
You should be prepared. 100% preparedness is a requirement in this relationship. You still have that grab bag, right? With all the guns and stuff we just throw in the car? Not that I have guns. I don't own guns. Would never. It's Georgia. Everybody has guns. Charles says, hello, Mrs. Dean. That is Ms. Monique of Machines. What's Charles up to today? Oh, you got a plate. Dean of Machines 2021 at gmail.com. Send me your address, or send me an email there, and I will send you my address to send me the plate. I looked into a post office box, but it's something ridiculous, like $200 a year, and nobody sends me anything yet. So maybe for 1,000 subscribers, I'll set one up.
He's making a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Dean of Machines 2021. How's the audio, Charles? Can you hear me okay? Okay. Charles said he can hear us okay. Or hear me. He can't hear you because you're over there.
I'm just trying to stay out your way.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
You sure? It's pretty easy.
I know. That seems to be.
It's a lot of. This is the most fun I've had ever. If you want to do it.
Oh,
Yeah. All you do is just make sure the strands are the same length, and then hit it with a heat gun until it melts. That's it.
what do you think about the thing I sent you?
What?
Indiana?
It sounds like she's picking up the way your mom talks. But, you know, what are you going to do?
She said ask
Yeah, it's not a problem. I just said ask. Kids, man. Oh, hell yeah, Charles. Are you just doing shocks, or are you doing... I'll turn that off while I'm talking so you don't have to hear that too. Are you just doing shocks, or are you doing shocks, struts, and springs? Did you get like a full coilover set, or what did you get? I think it's supposed to get hotter than that, I think. It's not, this one isn't melting very well. Oh, yeah. You gotta go with Bilsteins, man. Can't not get Bilsteins. There it goes. I wonder if I can move the camera over here so you can see more of what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Do you want me to hold that?
I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna move the camera. You don't need to see my face. You can see what I'm doing. You'll still be able to hear me and everything. But this is what we are doing. Huh? Yeah, look at that pile. Hey, look. It's the spark plugs for the Amazon. Yeah, that's cool. Now I'm not just a guy on a camera. Now they can see what I'm doing, which is more interesting, right? I've got all these Amazon things. I meant to chop these off so I could save the fittings, but I don't know if I need them. Anyway, what do you want to do with your... That should go in your car so you can adjust. But you have... There's a turn thing on the top, right? No, you need that. But
Yeah.
also take that too.
My file?
Yeah, we don't need it.
I don't think I need the file anymore.
I'll put it in the drawer of mystery. Can you check that? These both in the toolbox? Okay. Excuse me. I apologize.
Asking so many questions.
I'm just a needy guy. Charles, it has been a long time since I did any work on an 850. Not that it's a bad thing, but I like the 850s. They were always pretty easy to work on, so I think you'll have a fairly easy go of it. So we're going to take more of these suckers, put them together. Doing our ground. Use my weird Asian my weird Asian heat shrink things with solder built in. That's the official name. The weird Asian heat shrink things. Huh?
Did you get those in Oki?
What?
Did you get those in Oki?
No, I got them off of Amazon.
Oh, why are you calling Asian things?
Because they're marketed with like Chinese writing and stuff, honey. That's why I call them weird Asian things. I saw them on a TikTok video or like a YouTube short or Instagram short, something like that. And I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. I wonder if they work alright. They work okay. I mean, yeah. 850s can get very expensive, Charles. As you know. Very expensive. Yeah, I need a light right here because if I work on this workbench, like how I have a light over that one, I'm always in my shadow. It's a little annoying.
We'll get rid of your shadow.
You just ask my shadow to leave. You don't even pay rent here, pal. I kind of like this view. Because, like I said, I'm a guy doing stuff, not, Let's face it. I'm not the star of my YouTube channel. The star of my YouTube channel is that Amazon and any of the other cars.
Mm.
I'm just a guy who talks about them. I give them all a voice, okay?
You speak for them?
Yeah. Should be alright. Alright, so that's your speakers, or at least I think your rear speakers. That's what those are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's your 2 rear speakers. And then your front speakers are on this plug.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of odd that they put those on.
Their own thing.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Fine. Be that way, I guess. I don't know. What?
I'm just watching.
Just trying to split everything out so it lays nicely.
Mm.
It's going to be a mess when we go to put them all together, though. That's a nice shot. You see that? That went right through the handle.
Did good.
Kobe Jones over here.
Kobe Jones.
Kobe. C-O-B-Y. I'm Kobe Jones. That's right, Charles. I'm the narrator. I just say the words, and then the cars just make it happen.
Okay.
I'm not sure what kind of viewership we'll have at this this live stream, Charles, but I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, and just chatting with me. And I do appreciate the fact that you keep coming back. It means you like me. So at least there's one person on my channel that likes me. Right?
At least one.
At least one. So, success. Success. Was that the black one? That was gray and black. Gray and black.
Sometimes you take what you can get.
Okay. Charles said, everyone needs friends. Which you're right, everybody needs friends. As long as they're quality friends, and they're not just here because they want to take advantage of me and use me.
Who would want to do that?
Nobody. Especially not you, honey. Yes. I barely got enough money to pay for my own car parts, let alone yours too. Well, the trick to you buying your own car parts is because you just buy the stuff you want and then I'll put it together. Yeah. I don't mind. Yeah, some people have nothing better to do. That's true. I think that's why I do the YouTube channel now, is because usually I would try to get in the garage, but lately I've been trying to be more productive in the garage, I want to say since last year. So the YouTube channel kind of gives me accountability, I think is the best way to describe it. So I know that I have to create content for every Sunday now. So might as well get my projects done. I just happened to also buy the Amazon now, which was not the project I was working on when I started my channel, so I kind of shot myself in the foot there, I think. I'm not actually getting any of my projects done still.
You just buying more projects.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was wondering earlier, I was like, when are you going to finish the red 245?
When I got time, man. Right now, the reason why I'm doing RX-7 stuff right now is because it has to get done. Like, we're going on the road trip, you know?
Yeah.
Have to do it. That's why I filmed the wheel bearing video yesterday. Even though it was a short video, right? I mean, it took me 30 minutes to film it, maybe 2 hours to edit it, but now I have another video to put out because we're going to be gone 2 more weekends this month. So I won't have any time to film anything. Which reminds me, I gotta sign up for AAA. Yeah. Did you do yours yet?
Because I have to call them.
Yeah. I've been too busy to call anybody. Personally.
I love listening to every dog in the neighborhood.
Always. All of them barking. Bark, bark, bark. And our dogs just sit inside. Like, oh, there's people outside. Look, there's people out there. Or they're just sleeping. Our dogs are just sleeping like they always do. Won't bark at anybody.
Until they hear the Amazon truck.
Oh, yeah. Amazon truck or UPS or FedEx. Then they go ballistic. Amazon won't even get out of the truck when they see the dog. Like, oh God, there's a dog? Better not get out. Better call the person at work and say, your dog's outside. Just don't go to the dog. Just leave it at the garage door or something. I don't know. People. But some people just aren't familiar with dogs, you know.
Or they have trauma.
Trauma, yeah, it's true. There could be people with trauma. Not all dogs are perfectly nice. That's the truth of it. Can you set? This is hot, so. It's not hot, it's just warm. Oh my goodness, dogs. Charles, do you have any pets? Charles, I think you've made an appearance at every single live stream that I've done, which I appreciate. Yeah, a little bit. My finger got really warm there for a second. You should kind of roll it around a bit, but it's difficult because they're all connected, so it doesn't leave you a whole lot to work with. The trick is getting into a method, right? Like, I hate doing this kind of thing. I hate wiring. Do not like to wire things. But when baby needs something wired, I get out the gear and do it. It's actually, wiring things a lot nicer when you have equipment to do it all. You know?
You're not struggling to put stuff
Yeah.
together.
I used to have a nice, I think they call it a third hand. It's like a little stand with 2 clips, and you would just put the 2 clips on either side of the wire, and it would hold it for you while you do your thing. That's a really great idea, a great invention. Would be awesome if I had one still.
What'd you do with it?
I actually found it the other day when we were going through all the toolboxes and stuff, but in shipping it had gotten really rusted from moisture, right?
Yeah.
Going from Japan to America. No pets but 2 kids, huh? There's really no difference between pets and kids, I think. Dogs might be cheaper. Okay, so that's that, that's that, that's that. Got some of them. Yellow, is yellow our constant battery feed? Yeah, yellow is constant. The diagram that's in this booklet is from your radio, right? So that would be this wiring here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the kit, right? Okay. About time I asked questions about wiring, right?
Yeah, you're like halfway through it.
I'm just winging it.
I was wondering if you knew that the book was for the radio and not the kit.
Well, the good news is they make most of this stuff fairly idiot-proof, which is great because I'm an idiot.
What?
So when it comes to me winging stuff like this,
You do alright.
yeah, you just hop on in there and color match, honey. That's all this is. I'm doing the easy ones first, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it comes down to the different colors of blue, which we've already deduced, those are all remote wires, and then we're not doing any of the camera controls, so we don't have to worry about those. You have your steering wheel controls, which you don't have to worry about those. I'm almost done here, really. We've got the dash lights, which we got to do.
We do have to wire up one of these blue ones.
Don't touch
though,
it.
I think.
I'm about to solder. One of the blue ones will be for the antenna control, which I'll have to look at which one of these is antenna. Well, okay. Both of these are, both blue wires coming out of the radio are your 12 volt 500 milliamp, which are both fine to use for your antenna. They both trigger the same way, but your amp is going to be the same thing. 500 milliamp to turn it on. See if we can't get that a little up off the guy. Turns out that we probably shouldn't rest this on the bucket. Oops.
I thought you were being careful.
I was trying to. But, you know, things happen, honey. That's how you lose an eyeball.
Do you need a holster for your gun?
I mean, technically it's your gun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's yours. You bought it.
Maybe I don't remember.
Sorry.
Okay.
I feel bad. I got your gun all gooey.
You're the one who uses it.
I know, but still, I don't want to damage the equipment. You know what I mean?
No?
I still don't know how I feel about.
You're getting the box hot. You don't know how you feel about what?
I got really hot. I still don't know how I feel about this solder stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of like, really? That's it? You just you put it on there and you send it, huh?
Is it too easy?
Yeah, it's too easy. Think about people slaving away years ago, you know? Not able to put the things together that they needed to put together. I mean, how did people wire their doubled-in Android Auto things 200 years ago, you know?
200 years ago?
I am wiring a Android Auto doubled-in for the old lady's RX-7 because we are going on a road trip at the end of the month. Deals Gap Rotary Rally. Feel free to slap a like down too, Charles, if you would.
JB Weld.
Yeah, JB, 200 years ago. I think they used a lot of JB Weld when they were crossing the Atlantic in 1492 when Columbus sailed that ocean purple or whatever the saying says. Okay, orange, honey. Orange. Illumination input. We'll just assume it's correct and wire it up anyway, right?
Yeah, I think it is. I already checked.
Yeah, we're not actually going to film any of the install for this, Charles. This is monotonous, boring work that does not make for great YouTube, so might as well hang out on a live stream. Especially because the Nova video is not doing very well at all. So I just should put out there, I apologize to everybody who watched it or saw it and just didn't click it because who cares about a Nova? Which we sold, by the way. That left and went to a new home. New home.
I can't believe we sold it so quick.
I can. Off of Facebook, too. It wasn't even from the channel. It would have been cool for a subscriber to grab it. But, yeah. Facebook is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen any other viewers come up? I haven't either. Mosquito.
Got that kind.
Yeah. Gonna have to dig out all the them smoking things. Those Japanese smoking discs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How many is this available messages did you get?
How many is this available messages did I get for the Nova? It's a great question, honey. I like that. You should ask me more questions doing this.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. I got a ton of is this available? Is this available? Is this available? Is this available? So,
That's so funny.
But, you know, people. I just can't believe the amount of people that will just send you a message of less than a quarter of your asking price. So like the one guy sent me a $500 offer without saying anything else. His only message was $500.
And you told him take a hike.
Yeah, I told him it wasn't available. Gel some bites? Hey, Joe Dempsey, what's going on? Joe Dempsey is a guy from Turbo Bricks.
Mm.
So he does like reselling. So if you guys want to check out some reselling videos, check out Joe Dempsey. It's always cool to see what comes up in the secondhand store. I think it's interesting the stuff that stores throw out. Just straight up garbage. Like, throw it in the dumpster. And then people go and dig it out of the dumpster, you know?
Mm. Dumpster divers.
Yeah. There's a name for that. They're not dumpster divers, they're just more enthusiastic sale finders. Or something, I don't know. Hey, Real Results Training. How you doing, man? I love that I get the same people. Hey, Joe Dempsey found a 24 Hours of Lemons hat at the Goodwill. That's kind of funny. That's an oddball find. For everybody that just joined, we're wiring up an Android Auto double din for the Black RX-7 because we'll be going to Deals Gap Rotary Rally at the end of the month. So, we figured it'd be an awful video, and why not live stream while we're stuck here doing wiring? Because it's a quick job, honey. Just slap it together real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you just let me wire tie it together, or just like twist the wires together, electrical tape would be done by now.
If I let you?
Yeah, if you let me do that.
You don't want to on that.
No, I don't. I just don't want your car to catch fire.
Yeah.
I guess I have high standards.
That's too bad.
Looks like it only went one way. I don't understand what it did there. There it goes. It looked like it only melted up one side of the wire.
Mm.
So I was concerned. Okay, so which one of these is antenna? Because one of these is going to be... So for these, everything here is, it doesn't matter. These are redundant. And then the two, these matter. One of them's antenna and one of them's amp.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, I don't know which is which.
It says it on the wires.
It does not say it on the wires.
I swear, this on here. Watch your hands.
I'm twisting it right now. There's no wiring.
It's on there, I swear.
God, you're right. It's on there. That is so hard to see. I think that's amp. So white stripe is amp. You're right, yeah, that says antenna. I don't know if you can see that on there, but hear me now, my old lady is right. That says antenna right there. Real Results Training said a fireball would be great content. Just think of all the number of new subs. I have to disagree with you on that because I rolled my Daihatsu in a river, or I guess I got my Daihatsu stuck in a river, and then it rolled over in a flash flood. And, yeah, I think that video still has only 300 views from last year. So, nobody cares about that. I guess a burning FD would bring a lot of attention. You want to try it?
No, thank you.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Guess not. I guess you don't want to take one for the team, honey.
Only if you promise to buy me another one.
Another FD?
Yeah.
You see the way my bank account's set up? Let's see. Solid blue is the antenna.
Oh, so they match.
Yeah, match the colors.
Imagine that.
Go figure. However, this one's not pre-cut. So, I'm going to do you a solid and use the tools that are right here because paid the money for them. Why not, you know? We can do a little bit more.
Jesus. You trying to take me out?
Trying to. It's a little nipple from the wiring. It's not going to kill you.
Why do I have a 100 yen coin in my pocket?
Why do you have 100 yen coin in your... You tell me.
I don't know.
Charles, I thought the Daihatsu could swim too. It turns out 2 foot of water is too much. 6 foot of water is enough to roll it over. Personal experience. Do not recommend. See if I get that on there properly. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Cram it together. today on my terrible boat is excellent, is what he said. Yeah, I had no idea she was filming me when I was looking at my poor Daihatsu upside down in the water. And, yeah, I don't know. I was just messing around. That was, like, the week of trying to be serious about YouTube. Like, I started doing serious things with the Commando, right?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to do, like, good videos that first week. And then the Commando stopped because the Daihatsu got rolled over. And then the week after that, the motor blew up in the Volkswagen. So we did all the Volkswagen stuff. And now the Commando's sitting over there untouched. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. Or lady. I don't know if you're a man. I apologize. I'm just assuming because 1% of my viewers are women. Oh yeah. Honey, do you mind going to get me some more water?
You can have mine.
Is there ice in it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll just take that cup.
Here.
Okay. Just don't let me forget the glass down here.
Okay. Here. Where do you want me to set it? So you don't forget.
I'm kind of running low on space over here.
Oh, I thought you had like all the space over there.
Parking brake's good. What was purple? Reverse input? That would be fine if you had a reverse camera, but
I don't.
you don't.
Then I don't need one.
I mean, the FD would be great to have a reverse camera, I think. I think you're good to go.
What's this one for? Oh, the amp.
Amp, yeah.
I gotta put some tape on
Is there electrical tape over on that? Man, I can't believe how fast these toolboxes get covered in stuff, man. No matter how hard I try, it's like, stop, always.
You tried so hard, and you got so far. But I mean,
I don't know what happened to the electrical tape. I don't know, honey. What was I doing the last time I had electrical tape?
I don't know. Maybe you put it in the wrong drawer.
Oh, you know what? I think I left it in the Nova. I don't know. No, I had it somewhere. Well, I mean, I have electrical tape in this drawer. It's just a brand new thing of electrical tape. And then what happens with electrical tape is you end up with 6 damn things of electrical tape kicking around, all half used.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that went. I'll do the next best thing.
instead of opening your electrical tape.
Yeah. I rarely ever use the small heat shrinks. Just because they're, yeah, I don't usually do wiring this tiny. But I can cut one down, right? Into little pieces, and then what I'll do is I'll take the little piece of heat shrink, put it on the end, then take my heat gun, shrink it down on the end. There we go. And now your end's protected. Remember, fellas, always protect your end. Yes, honey. I learned that in prison.
Oh?
Yes.
Is that what they call the Navy?
Yes, that's what they call the Navy. I'm going to do the same thing to your reverse. How's that?
That's fine.
Ugh, I dropped it. It's okay, though. Wasn't the soap. We're good. Yeah, actual heat shrink works a lot better. Okay, so those are nubbed. That has the factory one on it. That has the factory one on it. Is that everything? I think that's it. There we go. We got our entire wiring harness carefully tied together.
Carefully and tediously.
Yeah, carefully and tediously. You know what I want to do? I want to zip tie all this stuff.
Okay.
If I had electrical tape, I'd put a little zing around it, but where'd those white zip ties go you had?
They're over here.
Can I get like a handful of them? Probably like 10 of them.
10 of them for real?
For cereal, honey. Cereally.
About the little ones or the big ones?
The little ones, honey. So we're doing little stuffs.
I grabbed your handful. I don't know if it's 10.
I think that's more than enough. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, these are going to get tied together. Just for sakes and purposes. I always try to keep things organized in a way that makes sense. So that's a nub that can go on its own, but it will be in the group when we do it. Just try to make sure it gets caught in the bundle when I put it together. That's what I'm trying to say, honey. My words. I don't know my words.
I believe in you.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch some guy. Take my plane and far away. Anyway.
My ears are bleeding.
Do you need a napkin?
Yes.
So that's good there. That's caught in that group. I want to take this guy out. Try to fit it down below somehow. Same thing with that one. Try to go down below. Those can all get zip tied to the ground because the ground's going to go off and do its own thing. All this can be tied together because that's all unneeded, not finished, what have you. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You like that idea?
Yeah. Have a good night, Charles.
Alright, Charles, I'll send you an email in a bit. Give me about another, I don't know, maybe hour or so, and I'll have you an email back. But it's good talking. Thanks again for stopping in. Love chatting with you, man. Okay, making sense of it. How's that look?
Looks good.
Pretty good for an old guy winging it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to put another one so they're both bundled together so
Yeah.
it's held together pretty good? I don't want to do it so everybody knows. I'm not going to tie a zip tie directly around all the solder because that's all your hard points squeezing together, and then you have the potential for rubbing through. But you have two plugs under the dash, right? Mm-hmm. That are both their own pigtail, mm-hmm. and this will fit both of them easily, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, that being said, we'll come over here, give her the old Ripperino Beano. I don't know if I can say Ripperino. I'm pretty sure that's like a TJ Hunt thing.
Oh.
Yeah, even though I say Ripperino Beano, I don't want to copy him. Not a copying kind of guy. What? There you go. You gonna put this together right now?
Yeah.
You should be able to run your ground through, right?
Mm-hmm.
So feed your ground through first, because all this is gonna be in the way.
I gotcha.
If you put this through first, right?
Yeah.
But run your ground through first, bolt it down,
Mm-hmm.
and then plug everything up to the radio, make sure everything works.
Okay. And I have a key in my pocket.
Okay. Well, you don't even mount the radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, let's move the camera again. That was a pretty good shot. Can't believe how much debris is on that camera, though. Okay, welcome back. There we go. You guys don't need to be upright, right? Yeah, you don't mind it? Yeah. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. We are trying to set up for radio. Alright, and we'll leave the reassembly to the old lady. I don't feel like doing any of that, so that's up to her. She can do it herself. Grown ass woman ain't even no man for nothing. Alright. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the love. Get out there. Give it your best. And how about you go in your garage and you fix something, huh? Have a good night.